Yo, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? I'm coming at you with a Cleveland Browns rebuild. Probably the hardest team in all the NFL to try and rebuild. Look what we're sitting here with. I'm going to keep the team the same, basically, for the first year. We got Deshaun Kaiser. We got Josh Gordon, some of the highlight players. We don't have Joe Hayden anymore because they let go of him. Simming to halfway season. This is how the team's performing. Deshaun Kaiser, 4,500 passing yards, 33 touchdowns, 23 picks. Oh no, I simmed right to the end of the season. My bad, guys. We have 5 wins also. Isaiah Crowell with over 1,200 rushing yards. David Njoku, 6 touchdowns, 600 yards. Not bad at all. Josh Gordon did not get to do his thing yet. I guess they didn't have it like real life. We had 2 over 1,000-yard receivers, Sammy Coates and Kenny Britt. So yeah, the defense did all right. Myles Garrett definitely did his job for sure. Let's see. Alright, Jason McCourty's old ass did something. That's fine. Alright, so here we are in contract negotiations. Obviously, I'm going to bring back Josh Gordon because he's a phenomenal talent. And this year, we'll put him in the starting lineup and he can do his thing. Try and bring back Isaiah Crowell if we can. He's pretty talented. Nothing crazy, but he's pretty good. So, okay. Josh Gordon, we're going to have to bring back an actual free agency because I don't feel like franchise tagging him. Okay, so we brought in Anthony Hitchens, and we brought him back, and we brought in Bradley McDougall. So we definitely made some big splashes in the offseason to try and make the team better. Here's our depth chart. Going into year 2, we drafted Sam Darnold out of USC, Isaiah Crowell at running back. A wide receiver, we're going to drop Kenny Britt just like in real life, so we're going to have Corey Coleman, Josh Gordon, D.D. Westbrook, who we got in a trade just recently. And then our 4th receiver, I think we're going to leave it as Sammy Coates. So that's a pretty good receiving core, not going to lie. Tight end, we have David Njoku, obviously. Here's our line. We drafted Connor Williams in the first round, the tackle in the draft this year. Like 8 we took him, I believe. Yeah, so we've got some other rookies too, but those were the big 2. You know, those were the most talented of them. There's another rookie we took and stuff, but the team's not looking too bad this year. Nothing too crazy still, so hopefully we can do a little something. All right, so simming till we sim to the halfway season point. Only 1 win, absolutely crazy. Browns just seem to be a bad luck charm or something. But let's look at how Sam Darnold and stuff's doing. Sam Darnold not looking good. 11 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. Rough start. Hopefully next year he can bounce back for us. It's a 3-year rebuild, but definitely could be doing better. 1,900 passing yards. You know, see how Isaiah Crowell is doing. He's on pace for around 1,200 yards again. Only 2 touchdowns though. David Njoku's going off, on pace for 1,000 receiving yards and 6 touchdowns. Josh Gordon on pace for 8 touchdowns. Awesome. Connor Williams, both of our rookies need to step up. Seems like they're not doing all they could be doing. Our D-line also not looking anything crazy, so bring back Joe Thomas if we can. Okay, we're going to have to bring him back at a later date, it looks like. Bring back Danny Shelton for sure, as long as he agrees to this. Okay, awesome. Jason McCourty, Sammy Coates. I think I would like to bring them back, I think. Definitely want to bring back Bodie Coleman also. Pretty good to have just for depth. I don't think there's anybody back here we're going to want. So, yeah, let's offer a contract to Sammy Coates. I really liked him on the Steelers. Surprised they actually got rid of him, but, you know, they did draft Juju, and he's a beast, and they have a bunch of depth. So, now we sim to the end of the season. Only 4 wins this season, but don't worry, guys. Next season's going to be our bounce-back year for the Browns. I promise you. Sam Darnold finished it out a little bit better. 26 touchdowns, 24 interceptions. Not great stats, but he is a rookie and all. Isaiah Crowell, over 1,100 rushing yards, 5 touchdowns. It's pretty good. David Njoku, almost 1,000 passing yards and 9 touchdowns. Amazing. Josh Gordon, 9 touchdowns. Corey Coleman, no touchdowns. D.D. Westbrook, 6. I don't know, Corey Coleman. You got to step your game up, too. And while we're here, this is Big Body Gaming's channel. We make Madden and 2K content. Leave a sub. Connor Williams, 14 sacks. He could be doing a lot better, not going to lie. Anthony Hitchens has actually done pretty good. He was the leading solo tackle on our team, and that's pretty impressive because we brought him in. And he had the most interceptions. So that must have been a very solid offseason signing for us, honestly. So here we are going into the offseason. We got to try and bring these people back in, because it looks like Sammy Coates didn't like our last offer, so we'll throw him a little bit of more money, you know. Give Sammy Coates a little something, something. Sammy Coates doesn't want to come back. Jason McCourty, do you want to come back? We could use you. Yeah, he's going to test out free agency also. That's fine, he's old anyway. Alright, so let's see what we can do in the draft and stuff. Alright. So here's what we got. We brought in Amir Abdullah as a pass catcher. We did not get Landon Collins, unfortunately. I was hoping that would be our big splash signing, but it's not realistic really, right? So Sam Darnold, 85 overall going into the season. Isaiah Crowell, 88 with Amir Abdullah as an 84. Wide receivers, 81, 80. Ooh, okay. So, yeah, we drafted some very strong wide receivers, as you can see. Antone Dixon and that other dude, both 79 overalls, pretty impressively. But I would like to get Josh Gordon at least involved in our offense. D.D. Westbrook's developing pretty well, too. Let's see the rest of the team in a second. Okay, David Njoku's up to a 90 overall. That is absolutely unbelievable. He has jumped up so many overall points. Middle linebacker, we got Anthony Hitchens at a 79. There's our corners. We got some pretty solid rookies right there. 79 overall, Trey Hogan. That's pretty good. Alright, so we're going to sim the midseason and see how we are looking as the Browns. Only 2 wins, 2-5. We're going to have a strong second half of the season for sure. Sam Darnold really stepped his game up. Only 5 interceptions at this point. Isaiah Crowell's doing alright. But Josh Gordon's doing his thing. David Njoku has 7 touchdowns. David Njoku has turned out to be an absolute beast for this team. If only he could do this in real life. But who knows? He might be able to. The left tackle spot, we're obviously going to take a loss there. No more Joe Thomas. I don't know how I feel about these numbers. Yeah, it looks like our team's not doing that good defensively, and that might be why we're losing some games. But at least we finished off 8-8. We finished off pretty strongly from what we were at. Let's look and see how everybody finished out the season. Sam Darnold went off 4,000 yards, 35 touchdowns and 10 interceptions, 1,200 yards from Crowell. Josh Gordon, 1,000 yards. David Njoku, 12 touchdowns. Oh my goodness. This was a pretty solid Browns team, honestly, at the end of the day, because it is the Browns. Let's not forget about that. Left tackle actually stood up pretty good. The defense just didn't wow me this entire rebuild, but hey, it's the Browns. If you like rebuilds, check out some of my other ones, and peace. I got a bitch and everything I fucking jot exquisite. I get the rock, dribble, drop, cop it, this shit. I live living, I isolate my boundaries. I never fuck with y'all, I say that shit proudly. Throw away tracks, keep your face in rousing. Looking pretty fly for a dago from the county. This that, that throwaway. This that throwaway shit. This that throwaway. This that throwaway. Yeah.